Alright, Rachel, we are back here in a final episode of
Final Fantasy 13.
Are you ready for the ending? Let's get to it.
Okay.
No points, but your Crystarium has expanded.
Do we still even need that?
Yes, for the final encore chapter of the game.
What encore? But if it's Crystarium, then you need to like set it up, right?
Yeah, level up basically. New areas of the sphere or
and you need to do it before you get into another fight.
We're here to stop him. We've come to save Cocoon, right?
Right.
So is it the Maker now? The whatever it is made mention?
Orphan is like the maker Val C. He defeated it. It's Jover.
What Jover?
You should be more online to know the references.
What does that mean?
When
I don't know.
When this airs, it's been probably a year since that first was being used.
Job over? What?
No, it's a meme. Jover. Then
What is it?
when it's over, when it's really over, you say Jover
Why?
because that's a picture of Joe Biden being sad. But if you're back, like we're back, you say we're Barack, and that's a picture of Obama.
Okay. I haven't seen those memes. I don't.
You're not online enough. All right, our heroes are flying.
Okay.
Form a circle. Make a line.
Oh, it's like the.
Thanks.
Uh-oh.
Vanille!
Those two did not make it. They have their own small link.
Vanille?
Wishes can come true. But not if you just wait for miracles.
We have the Cocoon Crew
Miracles are things we make for ourselves.
and the Grand Pulse duo right here.
And now,
What happened?
Whoa.
Who got erased?
All of them.
Ragnarok! Remember? That's Ragnarok. Vanille and Fang became Ragnarok.
But they joined the others, didn't they?
Oh, all of them? Okay. All of them became Ragnarok then. Because Cocoon is falling, right? It's gonna crash into Grand Pulse. It's the end of the world scenario.
And does jumping into a very hot. What is this body of water?
No, it's lava. You can say it's lava.
Lava gonna help them? Isn't it just gonna just
What's
kill?
Ragnarok doing? Look. What are those? Arms. That's water. Water and fire together. Hardening the lava, the magma. Cooling it.
But whatever human being is in there would have
It's
would have
Ragnarok,
died.
right? So this is like Hawaii, you know, the lava hardens, becomes new islands.
But these are crystals.
It crystallized. Who's that?
Sounded like vanille.
Vanille? What happened to Cocoon?
But it became stagnant. It's not moving. It's just
But it-
suspended up there.
It did not crash into Grand Pulse. Who
They
are
got
these?
all these
who are these
people who
crystals?
completed their focus, right? They
That's
become a
right.
crystal.
They've saved Cocoon. Who are these folks?
Looks like Hope. This is a girl.
Who's that?
Lightning, right?
She has done her focus.
someone to hug as well.
Well, Lightning
At least
stayed behind.
At least his dad or something.
But his
right?
dad was somewhere else, right? They're not with you. But Snow had a piece of Sarah in him, and maybe Saz did with Dodge. That's why they appeared in front of you. I don't know.
Oh.
That was not really explained, but
Because yeah, that's another question. How come they?
they just appeared.
At first, they were just walking casually, like it.
That's
They
a
did
stroll
not
in the
come
park.
from they did not come from a disaster or something.
So now that it's finished, what are your overall thoughts on the game?
It was a long.
It's not the longest Final Fantasy you played, right? I don't
It
think
did
so.
feel long though towards the end when they. Because I told you I don't like those
One mistake and you're dead.
one mistake and you're
Fights.
dead after you've put in a lot of effort and investment.
especially when you don't even make a mistake. It's a RNG. It's a random number that makes the
Yeah,
instant
life is
death
hard enough. I did
successful.
not go play a game to be reminded of that.
Yeah, that's why the reason why we didn't fall victim to it anymore is because we put 3 accessories that make instant death very, very low chance of working. Without that, it's I think it's 50% chance of succumbing to it. So high chance. What about the game design now that it's finished? See, it's Leona Lewis. That's her song. About the walking simulator dungeons.
Well, I like that it's straight line and that it's easy to find the enemies, find the next area. But
So you don't like
when I was
exploration.
getting, yeah, I didn't like getting lost.
You didn't like the Grand Hall section when it's an open field and you can pick hunts and do whatever order you want to do them in.
It was alright, but and then there were no humanity
No towns.
around. Yeah.
No towns.
So whenever you do all those big fights or random fights where you've put in an effort, like in the Behemoth, you stagger it, and then after you stagger it, which took quite some
Stands up.
time, it just heals 100%. So it like negates all of your effort.
Well,
it
it's-
reminds you of how.
It's like a phase 1, phase 2 kind of thing on the
Well, I
fight.
don't like it. It reminds you of how long the game is feeling. Like it felt really dragging.
What about the story?
Well, all of the feels came out in the end. A little bit of the feels for Saj's fake death.
Take that.
Yeah.
What about
And their backstory. So I think I like their
who
backstory.
rank the 6 characters from worst to best in terms of not in terms of battle, but in terms of characters and their stories?
Well,
Who's the least memorable, least important of the 6?
maybe Fang.
Fang, okay. Then
Fang and Vanille.
Fang and Vanille, the ones who are
Sacrifice.
yeah.
Well, because they did not come from the same world in that
Okay.
same D-1 event
okay.
fireworks.
Okay. And what about number 4? From the Cocoon crew.
Lightning.
The main character is number 4. Okay, number 3.
Well, I hate the narcissism.
So who's number 3 then?
Lightning.
I
'Cause
thought you
a
said
lot-
number 4 is Lightning.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
confused.
Wait, the hero guy is number 4.
Snow. Okay.
The number 3 is Lightning, the girl.
Okay, number 2.
Because she's suppressing a lot of her emotions.
Number
I like
2.
the strength. Hope, because I mean I love the character development.
The moms are tough kid.
The Project Nora, and then in the end
Okay.
he's the one giving you all the right positive
All
insights.
right, okay. He
Deep
grew.
insights, yeah.
And
And I
what-
like his name being like the
Isn't that
underlying
too,
theme
Isn't that
of
too
the
on the
story.
nose? But
well, it is, and the way he gives out his opinions or comments is a little
So
too much.
why is Saz number 1 then?
Because I like the backstory. I
He's the most normal of the characters, right?
yeah,
He's a
and
normal
you know
dad.
it I think it felt deeper. That just to see him smile one more time. You lost someone and then you just want to see them smile just one more time. There's something in there. It felt heavier than the rest of the others.
A lot of
Not that
folks,
it's
yeah.
comparable or it's valid to compare.
A lot of folks would agree that Saz is the best character. But a lot of folks would also say that Hope is the worst character. Maybe Vanille. Hope and Vanille are the worst characters in the game.
Hope is, like you said,
but-
like he spells it out too much.
Yeah, maybe he was really annoying in the earlier parts of the game.
Yeah, the Project Nora.
Yeah,
but I
sure.
mean, it's a way for some people to... That's how some people grieve, right?
So if I tell you that there is a Final Fantasy 13-2, what's your reaction?
I think I can pass, especially if the game... If the villain... What do you call it? The boss fights are gonna be like that.
I don't remember, but the battle system has been tweaked. And
I've nothing...
And
I don't have much issue with the battle system.
This is the
It's just
twist. There's only 2 characters, and the third is... It's like a monster companion. So it can
I
be
get-
whoever you like.
yeah.
And those 2 characters are not the ones in the main 6.
Maybe it's Fang and Vanille, right? Because
Nope.
their story is the one.
It's
that
Sarah and a new character.
was- Huh? Oh, wait, Dash? What? Is
New
it? So,
character.
what is it?
Not here.
Did it happen simultaneously on the other side of? It's like their point of view on the. While they were,
No. It's a sequel. Lightning
Like
is still
after
there.
everything?
Lightning has some sequences, but the game involves a lot of, going back in time and changing scenarios to change the future. Not going back in time to this game's events, but the events after this. So
I don't
Sarah
understand
is the
why they will
protagonist.
make them the protagonist. I don't see
forgot.
much intrigue in trying to see their side of the story.
To be honest, I forgot already, but
Yeah.
a lot of folks like that game better because it has more freedom, not too.
I like the straight line.
It's not that straight of a
walking.
line. So yeah, maybe we'll see if
I don't see. I mean, if I was a marketing person
you
in the
wouldn't pick
team,
Sarah.
I would have
Lightning is
doubled down on someone.
Lightning is in the
at
cover of
top.
that game.
Yeah.
But for most of the game, you play as Sarah.
Maybe they didn't put in Saj even if he was the best character because he
Well,
was black. I don't know.
Well, hopefully not. But all those characters do make an appearance, so they're there. They're just not the main.
But then, story-wise, is there gonna be some depth? And then, to be honest, I don't really get the Lassie Falsey.
Yeah, it can be all confusing. Look at that
Yeah.
logo. That's
Oh,
the ending.
I didn't really get to see much of
structure.
it. That was
Okay,
too quick. Well,
The end. So if you're
I
gonna
think if they were able to tie it all together
that's the entire
well,
thing.
but
so if you're gonna give it a score out of 5,
it felt tiring. So I was gonna say they were able to tie it all together at the end. Like the story makes sense as a
Sure.
whole. Like they
Sure.
knew how to end it properly. But it really felt tiring because of those sudden death. Put in
Yeah.
all the effort, sudden death.
that was rough.
Or
Yeah.
put in all the effort, 100% heal again. It's just I felt like they wasted my time.
So your issue was with the battle system then? I thought you said you don't
The
mind
battle
it. But that's
system-
part of the battle system where
I mean, it's more of the boss's
yeah,
programming.
which is the battle
The
system.
battle system is not
Okay.
it's unique, right? Because you pick in your paradigms and
Sure.
all that. So that part of the battle system
like that
is
one.
fine with me. I like the automatic
You don't like the
clicking.
the design where they fully heal themselves.
Yeah, I
or-
don't like the part where your previous effort did not account much for the
Or-
next part of the battle.
But it does count because in order to reach that point, you had to do this amount of damage before they switched to phase 2 of the fight.
I just don't.
You may not
Get
see the
it.
meter, but in terms of the fight, imagine it's a 2-stage fight. To get to stage 2, you must deal this amount of
felt
damage.
It felt kind of deep.
I do agree with the instant death, so that's rough, but nowadays that's
like-
rare, but up
It's
to,
like
up to
Snakes
this
and
point,
Ladder. You
Yeah.
get into number 80 out of 100, and then
Yeah,
you
of
step on a
course.
snake, and then they just drop
Losing
you all the way
progress is never, never a
down.
good feeling.
Exactly. And that's a waste of my time for someone who thinks that time is the most valuable commodity, resource, whatever.
All right then. So, yeah, we'll see. There's actually also a third Final Fantasy 13 game.
So was it
But-
one of the best received
Which one?
Final Fantasy? How come they got a lot
Well,
of?
it's because it's expensive to make this game, so they already have the world, a lot of the engine, so it's a waste to just put that in one game. So they
But it
continue
wasn't
the
so
story.
bad to just cut loss. So I think it did it somehow did well.
Financially, I think it was worth doing it. That's
It's a po-
that's
okay.
my impression. But we'll see if we're gonna do that, and we shall see what your next game is. In fact, I just had an idea, and I think we'll do that. Whatever that is, we'll find out.
Next time, I never played.